Hello and welcome back, everyone. Today is a somber day. This is Sheriff Hunter's funeral. So, what we're going to be doing is retired Sheriff Python, who is the FBI agent who is leading up the federal case into the sheriff's death, is going to be um, kind of observing to see what's going on uh, with the funeral itself, to see if we can find any suspects that are, at the location. So what we're doing now is Sheriff Hunter's body is up in the hearse. I'm taking up the back. You see what I did there? I'm taking up the end of the procession here as we make our way into the city so that Sheriff Hunter can be laid to rest. We have quite a turnout from the LEO community. Lots of black cars, and looks like we also have some MBU or motorbike units up there. Better fasten my seatbelt just in case. So this will put an end to Sheriff Hunter and his somewhat corrupt activities, even though it's not 100% positive that he was indeed corrupt. The evidence, there was evidence found, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that was the case. There could always be misconceptions and things of that sort, misunderstandings, but the damage is done. He was shot in the back of the neck. Exit wound came out of the front. Unfortunately, that was enough to put him out of his life, and now we have this ongoing long investigation that we're going to start conducting to find out who was responsible. Not only that, who knew about the incident, if anyone's hiding anything, who saw what, and who knew what about Sheriff Hunter himself. So, it's going to be an interesting turn of events, interesting investigation. There's going to be a lot of interviews conducted. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of it sooner than later. Obviously there's always issues with with evidence and things like that. So hopefully the funeral goes well. He was obviously a very liked man. Had been the sheriff for quite a long time. Special Agent Python hand-selected him as his replacement when he left to go to the FBI. So this is definitely the last thing that Agent Python wanted to be a part of, was the funeral for a good friend. Now he's leading the federal investigation. Obviously, there's going to be a local investigation as well. The investigation into the Fuxermom family continues as well. So, there's a lot of ongoing investigations. Those two may or may not be connected. Some people seem to think that it is. Some people don't know. They're unsure, but time will tell, and interviews will definitely be conducted to find out exactly what the issue, what the issues were, if there were any discrepancies or duties that weren't being followed, if Sheriff Hunter's oath was not being followed properly into the extent of which it should have been, and if there was any underhanded stuff going on between him and the Fuxer Moms, which is suspected. So again, we will see. Time will tell. Agent Python is on the case. Again, he's a retired sheriff for Tulsa County, so he knows the area quite well. And got to get through there here. Alright, so as we make our way, it looks like if you look at the map down at the bottom, there are a crap ton of cars. You can see them all there. I believe the hearse is in the front. And Agent Python is going to do some observation today at the funeral just to make sure that he doesn't see anyone that looks off kilter or out of place, or anyone that may be not familiar, because that's one thing. If you've ever watched any like TV shows, right, there's always the possibility that the perpetrator or the person who caused the death of someone will show up to their funeral, or they could potentially make the funeral a target if it was something like terrorism, or a coordinated attack. Could also be an ambush. Hopefully none of that happens today. This is a good department, lots of good people in the department, so but we will see. We're gonna do our best to observe and also listen to the words very carefully as Sheriff Hunter is laid to his final resting place. And
where are we heading to?
A funeral. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens here. Quite a long drive from the county to the city here. And we go. Consuelo was gonna be there, but she's sick. She got some dust in her throat while she was cleaning that new office building, and we also heard that Mildred is also feeling under the weather. Her diabetes isn't doing the best, so alright, looks like we're almost there. A line of black cars with a police escort is never something that you want to see, especially when there's a hearse involved. Oh, there's the hearse. That car is muddy. I don't know if they off-roaded that or what, but my goodness.
Hey, can you wash your car, please?
Alright, so we are here at the funeral. So let's go and find out,
Howdy, Python.
Hey, how are ya?
Doing pretty good. Could have been a better day.
Yeah, definitely a, not the best day here.
Yeah, not the best for this type of situation.
Nah, just, keep your eyes open for me if you guys, see anything.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to leave. That dress is not appropriate for this type of event.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, she's not.
I told her. She did not listen.
Hey,
Good afternoon, ladies and
She's-
gentlemen. I will be
she's
the
got another
officiator
picture.
hey,
for this
do you
ceremony.
want to just do, out of respect, we get all officers at hats and vests?
I will be officiating this
I'm gonna get
ceremony.
my
If you could
musket
just make
out
You're
of the
fine.
vehicle.
They're fine.
Okay.
I would
You
rather
could
them
Musket
be...
in the vehicle.
How about just hats? Hats is fine.
Do you know what I was going over?
Are we all using muskets or just two people? Pussy out.
Guessing
Where's
it's
the,
one people.
We'll just observe here and see what's going on. Where they,
This is
Oh.
for the sheriff, right?
they've taken the body, seems, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
They've
it's
already
for the
taken the
sheriff.
body down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way down there.
Yep, I will, where are you at? I'll follow
me?
you.
I'm right here.
Okay. Well, let's make our way. Let's, definitely a somber day. Couldn't find my black coat, so, you know, my brown will have to do.
I don't know if I should be taking on a musket or not.
Up on that ledge, facing towards me, please.
Alright, so, as we're waiting for it to get started, I'm just gonna take a look around and... a couple more people coming in. Looks like some twins. Alright. So it looks
Okay,
like
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
gang's all here.
I believe that we are ready to begin the ceremony. It is a sad day for all of us today, as we mourn the death of Sheriff Hunter, our very beloved Sheriff of Tulsa County Sheriff's Office. He was a good man. He had many good traits to him. He was funny, he was calm, collective, and he always made sure that, his officers were in good shape. Pretty sure you guys are, at least. It is sad news that he lost his life in the line of duty, and we shall pay our respects throughout this ceremony with a musket shooting, 21 shots, and you will also be able to sprinkle dirt as a sign of respect. Sheriff Hunter had a special place in our hearts. He left behind him his husband, Devon, and his dog, Parker. Very beloved people to him. Although his family are out of state right now, they will be paying their wishes at a later date, and may God bless them in the weeks to come. We thank the Lord for gracing us with Python being in our presence, and we thank the Lord that he's going to be carried through into heaven. Now, if we shall all say the Lord's Prayer.
You may lower your salutes.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the glory. Amen.
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 Now, does anybody have anything they would like to say?
I'll speak up and I'll add something.
Sure.
I don't have too much to say. Just a little bit of remembrance to him. Sheriff Python was always a great mentor as well as an amazing officer while on duty. He was always helpful towards the community and his peers. You could tell that he actually put love and dedication into his work, and he didn't just mess around, and he actually took the time to do his job right and make sure the community felt safe and loved.
It's very heartfelt words. Anybody else?
When I first transferred to TCSO, he gave me very welcome. He introduced me to everyone. Nervous at first, but he introduced me and helped me get to know how TCSO works, and I'm very grateful for that.
I believe that we had a God's intervention just there. If you would please repeat yourself. It seems like God's intervention is so great it has quelled the hearts of many and silenced them. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to say?
Yes, I'd like to say a few things.
Sure.
As one of the undersheriffs for TCSO, he was a big mentor to all of us, and will always be in his debt. He has taught everyone how to be professional, how to carry each day, and wear the badge proudly. He will be truly missed, and I wish him and his family the best from here on out.
Very heartfelt. Now, before we head on to the musket ceremony, we're going to go ahead and say one final prayer. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Amen.
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 We will now proceed with the musket shooting, where there will be 21 shots in commemoration for our sheriff. You may begin.
Turn. Ready. Aim. Fire. 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 Turn. Oh.
Well, that was very heartfelt. We shall now pay our respects to the body. From here on out, we part from life to earth, where we will pay our respects to Sheriff Hunter. There is a wheelbarrow with dirt. We shall respectfully sprinkle dirt over the coffin. You may go in one orderly line.
After you, sir.
So I sprinkled some dirt. Thanks for the raid, Goop, and howdy, Sketty. Just going to observe a little bit and see if I can see anybody suspicious or anything suspicious going on. So far, it's been a beautiful ceremony. Everyone's being quiet, respectful, saluting, sprinkling dirt. No one's over there. Making sure that no one's watching.
Amen.
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 Concluded.
Alright, the funeral's
How you doing,
concluded.
Special Agent?
You know, to be expected, I hate days like these.
I agree.
Yeah, it's sad.
Sad loss.
Agreed.
Yeah, he was definitely a good sheriff here. So, City Hall?
Yeah, we're gonna head to City Hall, have a few drinks
Ah, okay.
in memory, you know, respect.
Totally understand.
Yeah, it's a huge loss for us in this town.
I'll,
Hey, Python.
yes.
Hey, I'll meet you guys down there. If you could just text me the address. I'm gonna go see Devin and the dog and the rest of his family before I head
Okay.
out that way.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, man.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go to 506.
If you're going to go down to City Hall, I wouldn't.
So 506. Let's go to 506. Alright, so Walter is gonna go and say hi to the family. Unfortunately, they weren't able to attend, but I mean, one's a dog, so dogs and funerals don't mix. They tend to try to, you know, play with the balls and the wheelbarrows and the shovels and dirt and stuff, so. Just gonna follow everyone here. Oop, almost hit it. Almost hit it, just, you know, call me adventure. Hey, Shockwave. Welcome, thanks for watching. Well, adventure, you're driving. I mean, I kind of did hit you a few times before, so you know it happens. We all have our moments, I guess. I shouldn't be too hard on you. Remember, it's not oh my God. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Alright, so this building is foggy. I need to get my glasses fixed here.
Very sad.
Well, while everyone's going in to start paying their respects, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my glasses fixed, and I will be right back. Alright, so we've got some, we've got my contacts back here, so let's go in and, take a look here. Looks like, hello.
Hello.
Shake it up.
We're not gonna be spraying. You know how expensive
Okay,
this flooring is?
come
That's
on.
grape juice.
Come on, listen. You're drinking beer. Beer is not that fancy.
Beer.
Get a life.
Hello, gentlemen, ladies.
Man, not drink
Hello.
Hello.
Exactly what I said.
My man
Literally,
grooving over
get
there.
a life.
Hopefully you're
I don't think you noticed, but you're
enjoying
drinking
the,
wine.
Hopefully you're enjoying the.
That's not I just
I
thought
don't
I'd
think
let
you
you know.
noticed, but you're dancing.
Yeah, I am, man. Your point is?
He's grooving, bro.
I'm grooving. That guy's drinking champagne. You're drinking
Yeah.
wine, talking about
Let's
champagne.
go.
I don't think that's seems a bit weird.
I'm not drinking wine.
Oh wait, sorry. I might have brought my boombox with me.
Very
And something gives me
interesting.
the urge to play some Taylor Swift.
Walter,
Well, that is my name.
Yes, sir.
how's it going?
But
Probably not
Pretty
Swift,
good.
but
Sorry, I
Oh my
missed
god,
the
you guys
funeral.
love Taylor Swift just as much
What's
as
up?
me?
Sorry, I missed the
Oh!
funeral.
Absolutely.
Do you want to go?
No, I was there.
I was out of town for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I love this song by T Swift.
It's a beautiful room. Beautiful, beautiful room.
Welcome back. We're listening to Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
Never mind, he's turning it off immediately.
Ah, perfect. I can't stand that song.
Well, if you're gonna play anything, he did like Celine Dion.
you can also play some non-copyright music off of YouTube. That's also.
No thanks.
All right, guys.
Yeah, sorry. If
I'll
I wanted
catch
to
up with you
listen to
guys
shit,
later. I
I'd
gotta
listen
go.
to
All right.
you talk.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later, Roger.
Yeah, same traffic.
Same traffic.
Hey,
Python.
Answer your
Yeah.
phone.
Yo, whose
I
phone
will,
is ringing?
Shit.
Talk to you later.
Hello?
my
Hello,
goodness.
hello?
Have a good day,
Okay,
guys.
I'll be in touch shortly. We've got to
Okay.
look at
Mom?
a
coming.
few things.
Sounds good, man.
All right.
I'm at work.
How's he a cop talking to his mom?
Alright.
You guys have a good.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, you as well.
Another day.
Yep.
Definitely definitely not something I enjoy.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't able to make it to the funeral. I was out of town.
Nah, it's okay. Honestly wish I wouldn't have had to make it either. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
sad day.
but we'll
I
get
was-
to the bottom of it.
I was quite close to the sheriff. He's a good man.
Definitely a good man and known by everyone. So,
Yep.
always had a soft spot for the community. So,
Yep.
but we'll get to the bottom of what happened. That's for
Well, that's
sure.
good. I mean, he always looked out for me because, I had people after me all the time. When you have money, that's what happens.
Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. I tend to think he was a fair guy, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How you doing, Roger?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good, man. You
Good.
take it easy. I'll see you around.
You as well.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go to the car. I'm going to regroup, and I'm gonna try to find find a place to meet with the investigation team here. Oh, what is this? There's an envelope in here. Hold on. Let me open this up and see what's in here. It's kind of odd. I locked my car. Alright, this note says I need to meet you alone when the time is right. Well, how am I gonna know when the time is right? Alright, I need to find a police station here. head to this this police station. Maybe I can call up some of the people that were involved in the investigation. Actually, let me pull over and text Walter here. See what he's talking about. What's Walter's, what's his phone number? I've got it in my phone somewhere. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm going to go to this police station. I'm going to set up my investigation board. And then get everyone down there one by one to get some interviews going. We got to get to the bottom of this this death of the sheriff. He was such a good man, and you know, yeah, definitely the sidewalks for walking. In my case, I don't necessarily I don't walk, so, you know, and when I do, it's very clumsily, so I end up in the street anyway. We'll see if we can get Walter down here to this police headquarters. Yeah, the FBI, we speed. We run into stuff too, and they have great insurance. That's one of the benefits. No, seriously though, I have a tendency to not always pay attention to what I'm doing. Look, I'll park in the handicap spot too. There we go. Yes. I think it might be. I don't think it's the chat that's behind. I think it's my eyes that are behind. Because I don't have the ideal setup for reading it yet. I'm trying to figure all that stuff out. Luckily, Goop and Adventure were able to help me out quite a bit with some of the setting up. Obviously, I'm still new to this, so it's I'm still trying to figure it out. Is this a command center in here? That's the fire panel. This is the closet. I thought I came out of here quite a while ago. How do I get in this room? Is this a door or is this a window? That's definitely a window. Ah, here we go. Ooh, little sliding doors that stick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so I finally get in here. Let me... What was Devin's number? Or Walter, I'm sorry. So this is the dispatch center. street cameras and CAD and all kinds of stuff. That's great. Took me a while to get in this room, and now I'm going to have to leave because he has somewhere to meet. So 963. Yeah, Busio, I was wondering if you were gonna say anything, but you know, totally understandable. So 963 is where I have to go. $5 miles away, my goodness. Alright, so back to driving. I'm definitely fastening my seatbelt. And yes, I will probably speed, drive on sidewalks, and God knows what other traffic laws I will break on my way, but I also really, really need a car wash. And how is this a turn lane? That's a merge lane. They've got it all wrong. Make the speedometer smaller. I'm not sure how to make it smaller, honestly. I have a 1440 monitor that I'm using, so that might be why it's smaller if it's larger on your screen. When it goes to 100, if you notice, it turns to triple zeros. That's a so the goal is to, you know, if you're by a cop and you're going 100, set your cruise to 100, and you could say, "No, I wasn't going anywhere, officer." No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then once I park, I can't text and drive because, you know, not only is it bad for everyone's health, it's also virtually impossible for me to do without flipping this thing like 15 times, so, and I'm going 115. Let me go ahead and slow down. Do I have cruise? I do. So I'll go 73. That's fine. In a... don't know what the speed is. 65. I hope you have showcasing. What? Yes, the investigation's gonna start after I meet privately with, oh my goodness, with Walter. He requested a private meeting with me. So after that, I'm gonna try to get him along with the rest of the CID team to go ahead and resume the investigation so we can get to the bottom of who did this and what happened, so that we can find out, you know, what we need to do next. Oh. You might have been broken down. That's what AAA is for. They can call them. Wasn't driving, so That little S10 is a drag car. But yeah, definitely no corruption going on. No corruption going on. Just this is just a meeting between old friends, guys. Remember, we were partners in the FBI. I hate these gates. There we go. You gotta tap it a little bit. Some interesting place here. Let me go ahead and text Walter and let him know that I've arrived. Let's take a look around here. This place was built after I was a sheriff and before I went to the or I'm sorry, after I went to the FBI. So climb this. I'm not walking around all that way. Let me go take a look over here and see what's. It's a nice view. Wall's a little high. Oh, here's someone. Guess I'll wait out here. I don't know if that's Walter. The windows are too tinted, so my goodness. Oh, yeah, that's Walter. Hey!
Hey, come on in, man.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Did you bring that thing I told you about?
It's in the vehicle.
Grab that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the deal is with this. I'll drive around. I'm not gonna keep climbing over a railing. Reaches in glove box and pulls out evidence. No, e-bag. Cryogenics. Is that where they do the, like, egg freezing or something to have babies or something?
Welcome to my workshop.
Hey, thanks a lot for
Yes,
inviting me here. So I'm assuming this is your security business?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I make very specific weapons, very specific vehicles. Most of them armored, most of them some of them are just tracked. And I also make special ammo.
Special ammo.
Yes, sir.
Sound
familiar?
It does sound familiar.
Yeah.
So, My goodness, this place is like a maze.
Exactly. That way, if someone tries to break in, we have the advantage.
I feel like one of these rats in this cage here. You need to give me some cheese, and I'll run
Oh,
around
that's
like
from that's from the old company that worked here. They're still moving some of their stuff out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no.
So that was a nice funeral service.
Yeah, it was. I think this is the door. Yep, there we go. Even I still get confused in here.
It's like you need a map.
Yeah, we tried that. It didn't go so well. People
Well, I
still
mean,
got confused.
once you permanently move in, I'm sure it'll be easier once you have some
Oh, yeah.
places to put, whatnots.
Oh yeah.
The directional signs don't make a lot of sense.
No, they're not ours. That's why.
Decontamination?
Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, I don't know what they did here.
Shower?
Apparently. I just don't know what kind of showering they did, and I don't want to know either.
Yeah, definitely not. Ooh, it's cold in here.
Yeah, a little bit. You get used to it after a minute, though. Alright, if you don't mind, let's place that down here. I'm gonna grab a couple of things. I'm gonna take a look at that.
Okay. Let's see here. It's in my inside pocket of my giant tan coat. Alright, there we go. It looks like it's made of gold or bronze or some really shiny substance there, so...
Yeah.
You think you can match that to something you're familiar with?
I can definitely tell you if I made it.
That would be
I
helpful.
don't know if I can trace it back.
Well, if we know that, if it's something that you made, I mean, that's going to kind of narrow it down, even if you can't necessarily tell us who, trace where it went to after it left here. We'll at least know, something more. Because right now we're kind of at a shit loss. Like, we have evidence tying the sheriff to a bunch of different stuff, but at the same time, we don't have much tying anyone to the sheriff. Or ex-sheriff, I should say.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you, out of the doors here, actually here, hold on, I'll get it.
Okay. There's lots of acids and stuff in here. It's so weird. Oh, is this a ride? I want to go on the ride. Oh, dear goodness. All right.
Nope, you're good. You're good. You're
Okay.
good. It's
I was
unloaded.
like, shit.
It's unloaded. It's unloaded.
I'm
No,
like,
I
you pulled me all the way out here. You could have just, if you were gonna do that, just fucking just shoot me in the city. They'll find me quicker. Damn.
Oh Jesus!
Anyway.
Come on now.
Yeah, no, I know.
No, the rifling looks somewhat kind of similar to the suppressor that I have on mine.
All right.
So that's why I brought this in here.
So now, what's his name? Sergeant Gardner did say that it sounded kind of muffled or suppressed. So
yeah.
Let's see that. Yeah, that's a long suppressor though. Now, Brian, you know damn well you don't watch CNN.
Well, this is a problem.
What's that?
So the grooving from the shell casing, or from the round in and of itself, is very similar to the suppressor on my rifle.
Okay, when you say similar, like how similar?
Pretty damn close.
When you say pretty damn close, let me see the thing. Hold on, let me see. Alright, so this casing here, this groove, this groove, this ridge, this, okay, that looks... Alright, so who's the manufacturer of the suppressor?
That would also be me. Like I said, I make weapons, ammo, anything to do with security.
Okay, so it looks like... Alright, so what I can see here, there's a specific mark, right? And I'm sure you saw it. You're familiar with this. You did weapons analyzing as well in the FBI, so you can see this same groove on the bullet casing on the end where it smacked that bitch, right? And
yeah,
it looks...
Here's the problem. It's still close enough to use as evidence. That's the problem I'm having.
As evidence, what, against you?
Could be.
I mean, look, you were FBI. You're in private security. You are an informant for the FBI, and you supply them with weapons. I really don't think that the director is going to consider you a suspect. I mean, that we're obviously the ammo and the suppressor may have come from you, but that means pretty much, I mean, that's pretty useless information because you supply weaponry to just about every cop, every police department, every federal department out there. So, I mean, I wouldn't point any fingers at you. I would be looking more at kind of trying to figure out who bought this. Do you have any ideas? Anyone that you know was pissed off at the sheriff?
I mean, I know plenty of people that are pissed off at the former sheriff, but
I mean,
getting anybody with enough money to purchase things like that, not too many.
what if they were in a department or in the FBI? Is that a possibility?
Could be.
Because they would have access. They would have...
just for reference.
All right.
Special ammo, depending on... Okay, we'll just go with this setup here. So the rifle itself is 4,000. The silencer itself is another 2,000. If you want the regular ammo, it's $100 per box.
All right.
If you want silver-plated ammo, it's about $1,000 a box. Comes with 400 rounds. It's for the gold-plated. It's, let me see what the price is. It's, excuse me.
Bless you.
It's 12,000 for 400 rounds.
All right, so who has that kind of money?
To use this kind of ammo, no offense, on a sheriff is really, really, really risky.
Okay, so
Um,
hypothetically, I'm going to throw a hypothetical out there.
Okay.
Just you and me, we're not recording anything. We know that the sheriff and the Fuxer moms were close.
Yep.
All right. But the sheriff was more of an asset to the Fuxer moms. Am I correct?
Correct.
So
He could essentially help them
Scoot.
yeah.
We'll
just
just
use
say
that.
we'll say Scoot. So the Fuxer moms would have the money to do it and wouldn't have a problem doing it. However, I don't see them spending that kind of money to take out someone who is in their corner, so to speak.
Right. Unless he stabbed them in the back or was planning on stabbing them in the back. That's what you'd have to find out.
Do you think there's any indication have you noticed or heard any indication that that could possibly be the case?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't really noticed anything. The only thing I noticed is the fact that he got an envelope, and I was in the meeting when he got that envelope, and he put it in his desk and just left it, which wasn't like him. Usually he would take it home, put it in his safe.
All right, what did he have going on?
I don't know.
All right, now leave that there for a second. Who's this the dead guy's brother, the sergeant? From what I understand,
Are you talking about the one that's still walking or the one that's not walking?
No. The one that's still walking. He's
okay.
From what I've seen in the case files, he has submitted quite a lot of evidence into records in classified settings. I can't see that evidence, but I know that there's a lot of evidence there. Do you think the sheriff was trying to kind of reel him in and have him focus on, actual,
like something else?
Well, just
Get him off of
sergeant,
their case?
just sergeant work, like not FBI work. He was doing FBI type work, not.
He was. I could tell you now his. So okay, let me go back to a couple of months ago.
All right.
His brother, who I will admit was really good officer, he kind of screwed up. He was so persistent that he wasn't paying attention necessarily to what he was doing. He got comfortable. He would sit at the house 24/7. I swear he never went to the bathroom and never slept. He got so close that it became a problem, so he was ordered an out.
Okay.
So to speak.
So,
and, well, we all know how that ended.
And his brother comes in. Obviously, his brother wants revenge, or not
His
revenge.
brother wants revenge.
I want to say
it's revenge.
Well, at first it seemed like it was justice, right?
Right.
And justice turned to revenge. Revenge got him on the track of the Fuxer moms. Whether we can put two and two together, there's not enough evidence, tangible evidence there. We can put Sheriff Hunter and the Fuxer moms together. We can't put the Fuxer moms and the death of his brother together. There's no way we can put that together, and we can't put the Fuxer moms together with the death of the sheriff. So the evidence that he has just says that there was a dirty sheriff, as much as that pains me to say, because I recommended him for that position. You have a dirty sheriff that's involved with the wrong group of people that gets popped, and that's it.
Look, I know Sheriff Hunter was going through a rough patch with money.
All right.
I do know that. I had a couple of talks with him, and he said, yeah, I am struggling a little bit. Things are piling up, and it's one thing after another. And I get that, it happens. It's life. Welcome to it. You know? But I didn't expect to see him in the office with Roger being handed an envelope.
Yeah. That's
an issue.
That is an issue. But at the same time you can't use that with, I mean, you can't really pinpoint that on his death. Like, that's the thing.
No,
like, there's no linking the two.
You can't. And the issue is the fact that I can't put... We can place the officer with him at the time of death. We all know that. He's admitted that. They were at the bar. They were drinking together. However, we can't necessarily pin who was the one behind the trigger.
Well, we certainly know it wasn't Sergeant Gardner.
We know it wasn't him, yes, but we can't necessarily say that he did or did not order a hit.
There was incriminating.
Now, I know he doesn't have the means to buy this kind of artillery, I can tell you that.
Well, let me ask you this. He doesn't have the means to buy that kind of artillery, but what's with the $400,000 car he's driving? If he doesn't...
was a gift from me.
Ah, okay.
I'm the one that hooked him up with it.
Yeah, let me take that back then, because that threw me for a loop, and that put him, that...
Yeah, he helped me with a couple of things. I was having some issues with a couple of people, and he helped me out, and I said, whatever you want, within reason, I'll get it to you. And he goes, well, what about, something? He's like, I want a new car. I got my old truck, or my brother's old truck, but I want something kind of for me that's kind of sporty and flashy and fast. And I'm like, well, I've got a AMG 63S.
Right.
So he said he wanted it in white. So I ordered it and got it to him the next morning.
Now, the stuff that he helped you with, just between you and me, that was on the up and up, right? That wasn't anything shady that I might be coming back to investigate later from my director, correct? Okay. Enough said. We won't talk about it.
I'll just say I pissed a couple of people off.
I mean, what else is new?
And, well, yeah, we all know this, but they started coming after me and the girlfriend and her sister, and yeah, it turned into a mess.
Nope, I get it. Yeah, I don't want to hear anymore because, the
rest of it's legit. The rest of it, he locked them all up, so...
Okay, so
there's no
he didn't kill anybody. He didn't
No, he did. He may have punched a couple of them, but they kind of deserved it. But other than that, it was all legit.
Well, shit. I mean, we all do that from time to time. That's a daily thing. That's the course.
Pretty sure you and I have had our little fist battles.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens. Now, the question I have is, this bullet, obviously, this casing is not. It doesn't look identical to the ridges and grooves in your suppressor. However, it's kind of a telltale sign that, yes, it did come from here.
Right.
So we're gonna need, and you're gonna hate me for saying this, but you know where it's going.
Whatever you need, you got it. I know.
We need a list of people who have or businesses or departments that have purchased within the last when that groove was
I've
made.
only had this open, the business in and of itself open for about a year.
All
so
right.
about right after you left.
Okay. Well, if you have if you've got the documents and it's all documented, it shouldn't be that long of a paper trail. There's not.
No, that's all at the house though. I don't keep anything on property.
No, that's fine. If you could get that to me when you can, I want to try to wrap up this case. It's never a good thing having an open case with a dead sheriff, especially one who is, well liked. I mean, yeah, he might have been into some shady shit, but he was well liked. If you get that to me, as soon as you can. We can go through it. We'll have the CID and myself and you. We can all go piece by piece, and you can kind of give us the ups and downs on these the characters who bought them, and we can go from there. We can process of elimination, right? It's how we do it the good old days. Just sit there page by page. This one's good. This one's not. This one's good.
The not so fun part of the job.
Yeah, the bullshit paperwork. But we can do it in a nice setting with some drinks and some music and.
Oh yeah.
Not like the days in the smoky office where you're sitting there on a hard fucking wooden chair and doing the typical. So
right.
we can set up something. I'm fixing to meet with the CID team to give them kind of a brief of where we're at, and we can definitely let's set something up for maybe tomorrow or the next day to after you get all the paperwork. But do you mind if I'm gonna have to obviously keep the casing, but I've got it. It's always accessible to you because but I've got to keep that in evidence just in case anyone wants to see it.
Can I just inspect that one more time? I just want to make sure there's nothing else that I missed.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, I'm glad I took another look at this. There's an engraving here, but I don't do engraving.
Engraving.
Yeah. Give me a second. Holy shit. You're going to want to look through this.
All right, let me take a look here.
That's a problem, and I don't do engraving.
So did he buy bullets, or was this just specifically for him?
He never bought anything from here. Not that caliber. He bought I want to say it was a 45 he bought from me, but it was just a basic 45 with a flashlight. That was it.
Okay, so
that was just for his house.
He didn't buy any ammo?
No. Nope.
Oh boy, and the plot thickens, right?
Exactly.
All
So
right.
someone had it out for him.
So that round was meant for him.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I have never seen. Usually you would think of someone policing their brass. You know what I mean by that. So why that was left on purpose.
Well,
you don't spend $12,000 on ammo and then have one engraved in.
Not only that, I mean, he would know exactly, or they would know exactly where to engrave it to where it wouldn't be damaged.
Right.
So they would have to be some kind of I mean, that's not just a good guess, because that's...
No. Or he had an engraver who knew where to put it. So either our shooter is very smart, which, I mean, he's a hell of a shot, I can say that, from being 530 yards away?
Yeah.
To take the shot, and then Oh, hold on, real quick.
All right, I've got to run soon, so I'm gonna bag this up, okay?
Okay, yeah, I gotta go. I got a very, very, very big problem.
All right, I'll follow you out because I gotta run to Polito and meet with these guys. All right, he has a big problem. I'm lost, so I'm following him out.
I apparently have someone trying to raid my house right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. God dang it. Every time. Oh.
All right, so damn it, Wall. He's gonna be on the way to Polito PD to meet with CID. After I find the way out of here. All right.
Stay safe, man.
All right, you two. We'll talk.
I hope so.
Open. Alright, so someone engraved the dead guy's name in the shell casing and knew exactly where to put the engraving so that it wouldn't get damaged when the shot was taken. That is some special Class A type we know who this bullet is for bullshit. So we're gonna be dealing with a professional. Buzio, I agree. We need to have another. Well, the debate seasons are over, but we definitely need to have something going on with a something professional, or with a motorcade. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's the staging place that we had for our debate back during the presidential races. So we might have to do another one of those, like a secondary debate or a Senate debate or something like that once it gets closer. That presidential debate was definitely our biggest event. I agree. It was a lot of fun. We had Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Kanye West, of all people. Good old Kanye West. Batshit crazy Kanye. No offense to anyone who may like Kanye, but let me just go code 2 here so I can get the hell up there. I have some red hot information, some red hot evidence that I need to give out to people. I agree, Kanye is a joke. I think, what, he got like 7 or 8, and they were probably all from Oklahoma. Let's see. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I see lips. I see lips. Bryant lips. There's a chicken farm. I love that chicken farm. I just like that chicken. I want to take that chicken and put it on top of my car. That would be great for a fed vehicle. Just a giant chicken running down the street. Alright, I'm in Polito. Where are they at? Are they inside? I think they're inside. Thank you, Goop. I appreciate that. I'm trying to follow some instructions of what you were telling me, and hello.
Oh, where is he? Front, maybe?
I'm on my way. Oh, there we are. Hello, hola.
Whoa.
Got all up in your face. All right, where's everybody else?
Oh, no, no, this is
Gardner,
Hello.
I texted Gardner, but he didn't text back. So.
Yeah.
Just quickly before Gardner shows up, I really want to
Yeah.
shut this investigation down.
Yeah.
Just because it was the sheriff, I want the only trusted members
Yeah.
on this case.
Which should
I
be
know that
myself.
civilian, I know that ex-military civilian, whatever, FBI was here investigating with us, but I don't like that at all.
All right. He did just give us a shit ton of evidence that I'm about to present to you guys, so you might change your tune after.
That's okay, but
yeah.
the civilian on a case about the sheriff, I really don't like the sound of that or the tone at all.
Yeah, I understand that.
Hello.
Hello, we're in the front. In the front.
But yes,
Oh, hi,
it was
Hello.
in fact the sheriff that died, and I don't like that.
We got
So
Yeah.
anything leaked or anything like that could be a big problem.
Listen,
Sure.
we have kind of a big problem.
Okay.
Okay, so here's Walter might try to kill me.
The guy I just met with?
Thank you. My point.
So listen. He thinks I let people into his house that are trying to kill him, and he told me it's my ass. So
Aren't you guys friends?
It's hard to explain. Anyways, that's that. Here's something else I got. You remember those notes that I found on Sheriff Hunter?
Yeah.
I was able to get a copy of Roger Fucks Your Mom's signature, and it was all legal. I own a shop, partly own a shop downtown in the city. He came by because I texted him and asked him if he wanted to be a fleet account holder with our shop, and he signed the paper willingly along with his, I believe, nephew Rob.
Yeah,
Fucks
but
Your Mom.
did you tell him that that paper would be used in a current police investigation?
I don't necessarily
in
have to at that
agreement,
point. It's
but at
my
the
property.
same time,
it's on
we have some
my business.
evidence,
It's
so
part of my fleet account.
maybe?
I can take copies of what I want.
Seems a little sketchy.
It's not. It's
All right.
legal.
Well, at any rate, let's hopefully you don't die, but let me just throw this out there because I tend to forget things. I just met with Walter. Obviously he makes ammunition, right?
Yes.
And weaponry.
Yes.
He actually sells it to our bureau as well as your department. But the shell casing that we found, it's in my inside pocket here. That shell casing has the shell casing and the sniper he thinks were both manufactured by his company. However, he found on the shell casing an engraving that has Sheriff Hunter engraved on the shell casing itself in a place that it's not damaged, which is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. So he's agreed to release to us, not only the FBI but CID as well, all of his files with regards to who and when ammunition or weaponry was sold, so that we can go piece by piece and, determine what and who and where, process of elimination.
Okay.
It's really weird. Let me show it to you. I'll put it on this table here. You guys got to see this engraving.
Gardner, you're good to go if you want. We'll contact you at a later date and figure out all the info you have and evidence and all that.
Are you
For now.
are you all right? Like, what do you need protective? Anybody? Like, does someone for the department need to?
No, we're good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Why do you need me to leave though?
Oh, you don't need to leave. It's just if you need to go do something, you can. But
No,
you're good.
I
here.
okay.
I was
Yeah.
just getting that signature because I thought it'd be helpful to kind of match up those documents I found with the sheriff.
All right, give me a sec here. So I just got a text from Walter. Someone put a hit on him and his family.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really give that our main priority at this moment. If we want to bring him, if you guys agree that he wants to go into protective custody, that's fine. But I've made several attempts to bring him into protective custody previous times, and he's denied all requests and even fought me and attempted to shoot me. So I don't have too much sympathy at the moment.
Okay. Isn't it your department's responsibility though to?
Yes, and we will, as long as he cooperates with us.
All right, let me text him.
Tell him he has to cooperate with everything we say. He can't fight us. He can't pull guns on us.
So, all right, I texted him. Interesting. So anyway, did you guys see the engraving?
No, I didn't.
Go ahead.
I looked. I'm trying to look if it's like a quick job or like it was a cheap job or
It looks like it's pretty meticulous. They knew exactly where to engrave it to where it wouldn't be damaged by the rifle when it's shot. So he did match it up with a suppressor that has some of the grooves that his company manufactures. So that's one of the reasons he's going to give us that list. He's working on that list now, so hopefully within the next 24 hours he can get that list. We can start going through it.
Yeah, well, like we said before, we've got a lot of open cases right now. We really want to get this closed really as soon as we can.
And closed in 2 ways.
Yes.
So nothing leaks and we can get this done without anything leaked and evidence
No,
screwed
sure.
up or tampered with.
I totally understand that.
I'm gonna put this baggie down in the evidence locker.
Oh yeah. Can you lock it up? There's put it in the locker that I've got the passcode to. I know there's like 50 of them back there.
Okay.
Thanks.
Listen, there's got to be a way we can use his signature somehow to
I
be able to
mean,
match up. I got it legally.
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't either.
We have
We need to
evidence
get both these guys out of our investigation ASAP. They're
link Sheriff Hunter to the Fuxer Moms and the Fuxer Moms to Sheriff Hunter, but we don't have anything linking anything or anybody to the death of Sheriff Hunter, and that's the whole reason I'm here. I don't want to get into a million things. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Getting a phone call here.
That's illegal to obtain a signature like that, isn't that, Goop? Pretty sure it is.
Okay. This is in your pocket.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I've got a major issue. I've got someone who's put a hit out on me, and I don't know who put the hit out, but it's bad.
Okay, what exactly do you mean by that? Like, how do you know?
I was told by Gardner, who met up with Roger at a shop
Give me one sec.
down in the city, that they put a head out on me, and he just left my house. And now I've got friends and armed security. I mean, I've got people stalking my house like we've never stalked somebody.
All right. You know the FBI security. You can contact them. Your ex-agent, so they can get someone to surveil and to kind of keep an eye on
I'll
you.
talk to you real quick.
I called
on
a
just
friend
a
of mine
second,
from the FBI, and he was shot in the head by a sniper rifle when he was in a
What's up?
helicopter. These guys ain't playing.
Oh my God.
I
It's
have
bad.
a really suspicious feeling.
All right, I can meet with you. Stay down, stay safe. I'm gonna finish up here, and then I can meet with you, and maybe I can pull some strings within the department, get you some protective detail.
Copy that, man. Let me know.
Will do. I'll call you back. Let me know if you need anything in the meantime.
Will do.
All right, thanks. Stay safe.
Yep, you as well.
All right, guys.
Hey, so Python.
Yeah.
We've been talking and we've deemed it. He was there when the sheriff died, correct, Gardner?
That's correct.
Okay, we're gonna deem him unclear for the investigation as he is too close to the investigation. He was too close to the sheriff when he was died. We don't know what happened until we figure that out.
Wait.
Until we figure that out, he's a possible suspect. Okay.
I mean, he was right
I know
next
he was
to him,
right
though.
next to him. That's what I mean. Until we figure out otherwise, he could be part-time involved.
Okay,
But no matter what it
like
is.
accessory, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. Have him recuse himself from this investigation, and he's got to be open for interviews if I need.
Yeah, I got that part.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
I'll go get the paperwork from
Hey,
inside.
give me your handcuffs.
Huh?
Yeah, give me your handcuffs
Okay.
real fast.
I don't think you'll
No,
need
There
them,
you
do
go,
you?
sir.
No.
Okay.
Okay, take this back.
Take what?
Take this back. The handcuffs
Okay.
back.
You sure you don't need them? You got your own, correct?
I got my own. I just need your
Alright.
key.
Alright.
What? Handcuffs? What are they doing to Gardner? He's not an investigation, or he's not being arrested.
The time.
Okay.
What's wrong with your FBI? What's with you and the FBI, dude?
Just kind of want to talk to Venture and you personally on the, like a personal basis.
I'll walk away.
Okay. What's up?
I don't trust him.
Okay.
I'm walking away. Gonna go over here and have myself a smoke. Got way too much shit going on. They're over there talking about me. You got Walter, who's having all kinds of fucking strange issues. Someone's got a hit on him. You have Gardner, who's digging in stuff that he doesn't need to be digging in and trying to get information. You've got these guys saying that they don't want anybody involved but them, but I mean, it's a federal investigation. Technically, I could take them all off the investigation and bring in the feds, but then they would lose all credibility whatsoever if, the suspect got caught. I'm just trying to do them a solid by you know, keeping them abreast to it. If we keep having issues though, and things keep getting dead ends, I'm gonna have to have the FBI take over this investigation. Then no one's gonna be happy, including myself, because I mean, that's gonna be 3 times the work for me, and then bringing people up to speed on shit that that they don't already know. I mean, like, who knows? So what exactly is going on over there? I'm so nosy. I just want to listen, but I can't hear. Standing there with his little cop stance. And Billy Badass. I'm here in my big, way longer than normal coat. In the middle of summer. Or April, or whatever month it is. It might be, what is it, March? Oh, it's March. Yeah, March 1st. Is that what day it is? Is it already March 1st? My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I call in the feds, have them take over the investigation? Should I let these guys try their best to figure it out and, you know, get them the credit, or... Sketty's like, yes, please. I think that's what we might have to end up doing if we keep having issues. Let me go see what happened. Alright, so, what's going on, guys?
Oh boy, do I hate to do that, but we did remove him from the case.
Alright.
And she did say
Myself
that the
and
Yellow
you.
Jack, if you want to bring him back on, we need to make sure that he's not connected. So let's go back to the Yellow Jack, get the camera footage, because he said there was cameras there, but apparently we didn't get any yesterday.
I mean, there were cameras there that I reviewed it. I didn't download it. I had them save it, but the only thing I saw was...
Oh, so you have them?
I don't have it. It's the analysts have it. I just sent them the hard file. I didn't review it other than that RV because that was our point of interest. But okay. I mean, obviously that RV had nothing to do with it, so I can have her send it to me and we can review it again. She might have been able to enhance it. But yeah, I mean, we have a couple of options going forward. I really want to, you know, they sent me down here to do the federal part, right? Mm-hmm. And I really am trying to give the department justification for, you know, finding who killed their sheriff, because it's important for you guys. But, you know, if I need to bring in federal reinforcements, I can do that if you guys feel that that's necessary. If this is taking too much of your time, you know.
No, it's not at all, Sue. And we just want to get this wrapped up really as soon as we can.
We're gonna go put on our vests and we're gonna go to Yellow Jack and we're gonna figure out if Gardner's was involved with.
Because we can get him back to us fairly quickly. Because
all right, you might want to check the
kind of speculating, and so is my other.
Check the footage of the
CID head here.
Check the footage of the sheriff's station too.
Okay.
He said that he grabbed something from the sheriff's desk, so I told him it was inadmissible because he didn't have a warrant, but you know, there was something taken out of the sheriff's desk, so just make sure you review that as well. I'm gonna run to my hotel and change.
Sounds good.
This coat has got to
Mhm.
go, and so I will meet you guys. What, Sandy?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right. If you
Actually, no, I don't like doing stuff in Sandy. Too much
no,
chaos.
I mean at the Yellow Jack.
Yeah.
If you
that
guys are
works.
still there, I'll text you
Yeah,
guys when
we'll send you a message or
well,
something.
yeah, I'll text you
Sure.
guys when I'm done.
Alright.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. Let's keep this investigation going, and we will we'll see what goes on in a moment.
Let's get our vests on.
We're back. Sorry about the delay. Let's go ahead and not run into everything. So I am going to send a message to who are they? 108 and 107. So, let me get set up to the yellow jack. 949. And of course I hit that as soon as I come out. Why wouldn't I? Oh. Alright, so they went to review the footage. Obviously my FBI analysts have some enhanced footage if it's necessary. I still have, well, I don't have the quote-unquote magic bullet at the moment. That was given back to put into evidence. So that was locked up in the evidence locker. My goodness, the handling on this is weird when it comes to the cruise control. Oh my goodness, oh boy. Shit. That cruise control though. Yes, I know I'm an awesome driver. Damn it. Well, fuck my life in a blender. Okay, so let me call so I just I texted them, let them know I was in an accident. Hopefully they'll come and help me out here. Goodness. Ah, shit. Calls FBI and lets them know I broke the vehicle. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Leave it to cruise control. Nah, that was all me. That was all me. I broke the car. I broke it. It's broken. Okay, I hear a siren. Which way are they coming?
Oh, there he is. Yikes.
Hello.
Damn.
Yeah, I was kind of going that way, and then I went
Ooh.
that
In the
way.
ditch, and
Yeah,
oh.
I was looking at some notes and
Oh.
hit the wall
Do you need
and
medical attention?
no, I'm
Okay.
good. I let the FBI know that I broke their shit.
Alright, sounds
So, do you
Sounds
guys
good.
have maybe a car I could use back at?
Yeah, we've got. I think we've got a Suburban. That's really nice. That's one of my personal favorites. We've got a few Tahoes, Charger, Vic, all sorts of stuff.
All right, awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I even like this Taurus here. That's great. I don't know how we're gonna.
Oh yeah, you can have a tourist if you like.
I don't even know how I'm gonna get this out. Well, shit. So,
Well,
I've already taken the pictures, and yeah, that's.
do you know if there's any active tow?
I have no idea.
I don't think there's.
Okay.
Not
Well,
in
as
the
you
world.
were flying down the freeway and almost died, we might have a motive.
You might have another what?
We have a motive.
A motive. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said a fly.
No, that too. You know.
Yeah.
But the main thing is we looked up the computer. We on the computer. We looked
Okay.
up the security camera from Mr. Hunter's office
Mhm.
at the time of when Gardner and Hunter were in there talking, and they were talking about the previous case and how they were about to shut it down. And guess whose name popped?
Who?
As they were talking, Mr. Walker. Was it
Walter
Walter?
Scott?
Yeah, Walter.
All right.
And his girlfriend, whatever her name is.
Brittany?
Brittany, yes, thank you.
The one that wore
Both
the really odd dress to the
to
funeral?
the funeral, yep. Both of them came up in their little conversation, and they were talking about how they were really close on pinning both of them to the investigation, but how they had to back off because Gardner got threats.
Gardner got threats.
And yet he didn't tell any of us that when, he was trying to help us with the case.
So do you think that bullet
I'm
might have
thinking
been...
he's trying to hide stuff.
Okay.
And conceal evidence because something's fishy, and it's not him.
So you... I just got that. So the... Alright, so let me get this straight. He had evidence
towards Walter.
Towards...
Well, Walter joined the case, and he didn't say anything about his previous, commitments to, them almost busting him. And see, I was not aware of that. I don't think Adventure over here was aware of that.
I was not aware of that.
I haven't been made aware of that either.
And I'm thinking he's hiding evidence. I really, that key?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Where's
key...
that key? I dropped the key. I don't know where the key is.
The key to...
I got it, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm thinking we find Gardner, we question him about it, and we ask him some of those questions on why he's concealing evidence.
Okay, well, since it's an interdepartmental issue, I'll just tag along and I'll listen.
Okay.
I'll take notes, I'll observe, and we'll see how it
goes.
In
the trunk, Adventure. Bring a vest, would you?
Yeah, bring a vest, please.
Something like us.
I've gotta pick one up at the station.
There's unlimited
CID's
on the
always prepared.
tourists. Oh yeah.
Trunk.
I'm gonna change real quick. You guys wanna look with? Okay. There we go, that's better.
Alright. So.
Well, shall we get tow for this Explorer XL in the ditch here?
Yeah.
I've done this like 100 times. I would know how to get it out.
Okay.
So it turns out they're a little backlogged. I left it locked, and they'll be here in a little bit, and they'll come pick it up once we take off. But we have got important things to deal
where
with.
you at? He's at postal code 601. Let's go get him.
We're not arresting him, correct?
No. We're just asking questions on why he's concealing evidence, or nothing.
Are we gonna detain him, or
no? We don't need to detain him. He's a police officer, so. All right, I'm in. I'm gonna fasten my seatbelt because that's sketchy. Well, my driving.
Hey,
anyway.
I'm not driving. Relax.
No, my driving scared me.
No, but
so.
I am. No, that's a joke.
Alright, so Gardner may be a little bit more involved than we thought.
God, someone turn on some tunes. This is 6 miles away. Hey, Avenger?
Yeah.
Could you contact this number on my phone for me? And
For sure, what number is it?
text 113 and ask him if he can get the locals out of his house. Yeah.
So, where you said
601.
So he's in the city?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a long drive. I bet you must have grabbed your that's what I call music CD. At least I hope you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Would it be kind of illegal if I pinged his car? Or put something on his car so I can ping it later? It wouldn't be illegal, right?
If you did what?
If I put a tracker on his car?
That would be legit. That would be within our investigation. He was involved.
Yeah, Break, we could
illegal.
use you. We could use you.
Mr. FBI man, what's your
What's your thoughts on that, sir?
I mean, a tracker's a tracker. I mean, that's... Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just get a quick FISA warrant signed and we can make that happen.
Okay. Because I don't want this guy going, out of our radar. Here's some clear tape. Okay. Put this little tracker in the middle of the tape. Okay. No, Adventure either.
Oh.
Adventure. There's some masking tape.
Just a sec.
Okay. I'm gonna hand the Python back to you.
Well, We have one with a magnet that goes up underneath the bumper in between.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
FBI versus CID with tape. I mean, that
yeah,
works.
that's in my inside pocket. That's why my coat's so big. I keep all this shit in here. It weighs me down.
Okay.
I really only weigh like 80 pounds. So, you know, this coat adds the extra 100.
Hand that to Adventure, because I'll get him to look away from his car, and we'll slap that underneath his bumper. Just you know.
Here you go, Adventure. That's not a geo tracker.
Thank
That's
you.
I mean, technically it's called a geo tracker, but that's not really what it is.
Yeah, no, there's a difference between the two.
So close, but so far away.
I passed it.
So, Consuela needs to get some assistance here. She needs to clean.
Nice parking job.
He parks like I drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up?
So, Bob, we reviewed the footage on The Office when you guys were talking.
Yeah.
And it looked like
I'm just gonna be over
Walter
here in my house.
was one of your, main suspects when it came to the previous investigations, correct?
Who was my main? What? I'm confused.
Walter.
Yeah, Walter's one
You
of my
guys
main
were-
suspects.
Yeah, and so when he, somehow appeared on this case, you didn't say anything about that?
No, because the reason why he's kind of involved is him trying to use him for information on the Fuckster moms and to find out what happened to the sheriff. He's the only one that has those type of connections. What do you guys don't understand about that?
What I don't understand is why you're letting someone that was a previous suspect and possible criminal federally into an investigation and giving him access to all this without telling us his previous crimes.
I didn't give him any access to any information, number one. Number two, I told Adventure that I was going to work and coordinate with Walter in some respects. He did not have any information to anything about this case. He didn't have information until FBI agent showed up. I'm not stupid.
Okay. Adventure, is this true?
That is not true. He said something about the Walter guy. And because
I
we were
I
going to do a completely
flat out-
different approach than
I flat out told you that I was going to somehow get Walter on
No,
board.
you didn't. We had two plans, okay? Plan one was we bring in his girlfriend, okay? And that was perfectly legit because she could have got accessory to murder right there. But, and then the second was let him come into protective custody and then help give up the Fuxy Moms, which he chose the second one. And then he escaped protective custody due to malnourishment or maltreatment, whichever way you put it. But that is the two ways that you told me, and you went completely beyond and, above your duties,
I did not go above my duties.
You did.
I did not.
Okay. Do you want to come over here? We'll talk real quick.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Sure.
Okay, so it's
So what's up? Alright, there's another tracker. Go ahead.
I got Adventures.
Cool.
Okay. So he's claiming on telling Adventure that he was involved and said that he was going to be working with him in some sort of way, but then never telling us that he was, involved with the previous case he was the main suspect in a previous case without telling us. That's a flag.
It could be a flag, but we have to understand we can't treat him like a prime suspect. For the simple fact that he number one, he's an officer. Number two, he's also you know, there's no way he could have taken the shot. So, you know, we're still looking for the guy who took the shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but saying as he is the last person and the only person within like 30 minutes. Sorry. Saying that he is the last person within like 30 minutes of seeing the, you know, sheriff alive.
Right.
That, you know, him altering evidence on what he saw and what others, you know, that's a big thing. You know, we can't get that evidence and we have to trust him and only him. And it's really not a good combination. If something goes wrong or if something puts us in the wrong direction, this case goes south, I'm going to him and questioning his, you know, answer.
Right. How are we going to get the evidence if he doesn't produce it, though?
That's why I'm taking him off the case, so he can't alter, he can't figure out what we're doing. It's one of the reasons why we took him off this case, is so he can't figure out what we're doing in the case of, you know.
Like, he can stay on the Fuxer Mom case all he wants to. That's you know,
I thought the case was closed.
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, there's the case files that I reviewed in the office. You know, there's still some things that need connected. So if he wants to work at connecting that, he's more than welcome to. But this case involves the death of Sheriff Hunter, and that's the case that he can't be a part of because of his proximity to it.
Yes.
So I mean, that would give him something to do and provide, you know, information. And if there is a link in those, let that link be found. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Adventure, confirm with me for a minute.
Okay. Well,
so when the sheriff got kidnapped in Mexico, correct? Would you say, you told me this earlier, would you say that the that Gardner was hot, he wasn't thinking it was what it was supposed to be, right? He was thinking it was the sheriff was in it, involved with it, and that he didn't think it was a kidnapping. So we think that Gardner has a motive on killing the sheriff because he was a corrupt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he said it in Polito, right? When the sheriff got kidnapped, this is just straight up, you know. Yeah, he thought the sheriff was corrupt.
I understand that.
He's saying that it's BS up there and that he's gonna quit and all this, but I really don't care. Corruption's not allowed, and it's not acceptable within our department.
I don't think I wouldn't jump to corruption. What I would do is let him continue investigating the Fuxer Moms wherever that investigation is.
I'm gonna deny that request.
And why would that be?
It's going to be because at the time they have immunity on them until I bring in the sexy dads. That way we can get a 2-in-1 deal.
Okay. Well,
just like the Jack in Box drive-thru, 2 for 1.
Oh. 2 for 1.
2 Whoppers for the price of 1.
You know, I'd say for the time being,
you know,
I'm not CID head. This would be up to Goop, but I'd say a temporary suspension from the investigation.
I would just say that he needs to be recused from the investigations pertaining to anything involving Walter Scott at this point.
And the Fuxer Moms. Neither
well,
of them.
Walter Scott and the Fuxer Moms are. I mean, that's a common thread, but.
Okay, so after this, let's go see if there's security footage with audio at the Yellow Jack, and we'll go get that figured out.
Okay.
I mean, if there's stuff there that proves that he's, you know, that could break or, you know, if he's fine to come back on, you know, after we finish up and he's all good, I'll be happy to, you know, let him back on. But
okay, I mean,
go to Yellow Jack.
Let's go figure it out.
And he's gone.
Hold up, he's still in a CID car.
No, it's not. We only have the Tahoe and the Taurus.
Okay, alright.
There's There's something on your hood, buddy.
It's his badge.
Okay. All right. Well,
Gonna quickly make that hub tracker's working.
Okay.
And he is flying down Dorset. Yep, it's working.
All right.
Cal,
Well,
I want
that's
fine.
That's how he drives. I've seen him drive. He drives like I do.
Probably
Someone said
drives like
away.
me.
Someone said the GPS the yellow jack.
Got it. Wait, will it work if I'm back here?
Yeah.
I
Here's
said
the
it, don't worry.
GPS. I'll just throw it to you.
I just
okay.
said it. The little touchscreen in front, you know?
Is this the right way to Yellowjack?
Yeah, it's just the freeway way.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. Interesting. So, by the way, have you guys named an interim acting sheriff at the moment?
Negative.
Okay.
Seeing as his death was yesterday, no.
Understand. Well, what do you do?
Well, right now, so we have Sheriff dead at the, Yellow Jack. It was a, what caliber?
50.
50 caliber bullet to the neck, dead on, from on top of a rock in the middle of nowhere.
That was engraved with his name.
With the sheriff's name?
With Sheriff Hunter on the name. Or on the casing.
Okay. So we're looking for someone with, possible, either, is it,
See, that's why I say it matches Walter Scott amazingly.
Yeah, past FBI.
It does,
he would
but
know
at
how
the,
to cover his tracks.
look, at
He'd
the
know
same
how to
time,
do weaponized stuff.
he's the one that showed me the engraving. Like, he took me into the lab where he makes his firearms and his bullets and his ammunition. He showed me all of the grooves. He said that it matches ammunition and the silencer that his company manufactures. I just don't feel that he's impeding this investigation. He wouldn't have allowed me in to show me what he does, where he makes this stuff, and says, I recognize that bullet. That bullet is one of the bullets that came from my factory.
I mean, criminal tactics is to try and get on the good
Yeah,
side
and
of
I'm
the
not
investigation.
disregarding him as a suspect.
No, I'm not either. I'm
flex your house door.
No, I'm not disregarding him as a suspect either, but I'm just saying he's very forthcoming, and being an ex-FBI agent, one of my closest partners.
What was his main priority at the FBI? What did he do?
He was also an SSA, but he was in weapons forensics. So he knows the ins and outs of, like, investigating grooves and ridges and analyzing bullets, and he wouldn't have showed that to me. I wouldn't have known that. That wasn't my specialty. You know.
With all due respect, sir, so you said that you studied something similar then to him, correct?
Yeah, we both studied behavioral analysis.
Okay, so did he study anything more than you in the weaponry field?
Yeah, he advanced in weaponry, I advanced in psychology.
So what if he's giving you completely fake info? Have you thought of that?
He could be giving me completely fake info, but my behavioral analysis says that he's not. So that's...
Yeah, but then again, he's trained in that as well, so he'd know how to prevent that.
No,
so,
he didn't. He didn't take the behavioral part.
okay.
Yeah, I took that. He took weaponry, and that was, that's the difference. But we made a good team with, he was the hardcore guy, and I was the more analytical one.
Yeah.
So, there's a big What the hell? I hear...
You hear what?
Oh, there went a Mustang.
Ah, nice.
That was pretty. It looks like there's a camera...
One up there.
Up there. And
Up
is that a
there.
light or a camera over there?
Could be both.
Let me see.
Looks like a camera in the end one and a light in this one. So that would give me a good direct view of this.
Also...
Because that'd be straight up.
Up there, I know there's always a camera on top of these cell towers.
Yeah.
And
So
with it being
I'll try
within
to cover
proximity of the satellite farm
Yeah.
here also, there should be plenty of surveillance there that can
Yes.
show coming and going. And then as far as over in that building over there were no cameras over there, correct? I think we checked that yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and get my camera here, and I'll go and go over and take some more photos real quick.
I'm gonna walk around the building and see if there's anything back there.
Alright.
Oh, there's a lot of trash around here. Am I stuck? Oh, I hate trash. I hate trash. Is this boarded shut? Yeah, that's boarded shut. That's boarded shut too. Alright, there's nothing in the back. There's just a sign that says there's there's video on premises, so
Okay.
but there's no cameras out back, and there's a little trailer out back that the door's boarded shut, so it looks like it hasn't been occupied in quite a while.
Alright.
Someone lost their cuck. Alright, so I'm going to search this area here, see if there's anything we missed. I don't think we did. I think we scoured it pretty well, but you never know.
We might have a bullet.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, I didn't find anything out here. I looked over by where the car was parked again just to see, but we didn't miss anything out here. It looks like it went straight through the building by that thing on the wall that says tarp.
Oh, that really cool sticker that says, that really cool art that says tarp on it.
Yeah,
I like that.
some
I wonder
decent-
I wonder what that could stand for.
I don't know. It's a tarp. Tarp.
I mean, really cool. Honestly, look at.
Yeah, tarps are definitely cool. That tarp is great. This tarp is even better. So, alright, the bullet. We need to get an analysis done on that. You guys have a lab, correct?
Correct.
Alright.
Yes. And before we leave, that tower, if it's new, if it's been, redone.
Okay.
It might have a log on, what's been through it. So I'm just gonna quickly. And can you ask the bartender if she has Wi-Fi here?
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay.
Hey, Linda, you got Wi-Fi up in here? Alright, she's kind of pissed off that I asked. She said that that this is a place to come to drink and hang out with friends, not be on your phone, so there's no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi, so it had to be cellular.
Yep.
Okay. If they, if anyone did message or.
Ouch.
Just one place to look.
Yep.
Topping.
Alright. Ventry?
Sorry about that. Yes, I'm
Daydreaming?
Yeah.
It's alright.
About those Mustangs.
I'm just trying to figure out where the hell all this evidence is going to lead us. Why, hello, cell tower. How you doing?
Now this is what I like to work with. See, I want to get an official cyber crimes unit, but no one seems to care for that idea.
I mean,
Venture, would you care to grab my laptop?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. In all the time I was sheriff in this area, never once did I know that that gate opened.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we might. Okay.
Here we go. Here's your laptop. It's in this big briefcase type of thing.
And does it have a phone number and who owns it? Because usually these things are, taken care of by like a third party.
Nope. Yep, I see it over here on the sign.
Okay.
It says
text and then I'm gonna be going through the feed or something.
It says MCI. Hold on. This cigarette's real good.
Okay, it's all being downloaded. Just don't touch the
Perfecto.
computer for a couple of minutes, and it should be ready to go. Now, is there a way to get, to how many? 4, 3?
What?
3. Okay. Yeah, that would definitely. Just checking if this is public use. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Looks good. I'm getting everything from the last 72 hours, so we'll scroll through it.
All right, perfect.
It won't tell us the, number, or won't tell us the location from it, because it can't do that. But it will tell us where they're sending it to and who they're sending it.
And you're looking for what? Texts or phone numbers or?
Text, just anything flagged. If there's anything on, if their suspected killer texted,
Gotcha.
after the shooting, or that could tell us who they're with or who they are, even better.
Perfect.
Oh, that's a big muscle spasm.
That is okay.
I did not take my pills today.
That, now I need one. Once you get that information, it is getting a little, it's whiskey o'clock, so I'm gonna.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night, and we can we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow with the investigation tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
If y'all could.
Wait, this opens?
Yeah.
That's how I got in.
I didn't know it.
I went over it.
And then
how'd you go over it?
By jumping.
Ouch.
I went over the way, don't worry.
You slice your
Easy to bypass, healing that in the academy.
Every time I do that, I slice my puss.
Actually, do you mind if I go through the info right now in case we, find anything?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It won't take too long.
All right.
Can you give me the time and date that the Meg's column 11:44?
The time?
It was yesterday, so the timestamp. You know the timestamp?
I don't know the exact timestamp. Hold on. It was 4:48 p.m.
4:48 p.m.
Yep. Let me double check that in my notes. Yeah, 4:48 p.m. All right, so
okay. Just gonna quickly go down here.
All right.
Nothing. This bartender does seem to text her. Oh, that's not her husband. Uh-oh, something's going down.
Yeah, she seemed like she was a little edgy, so,
Uh-huh. Oh, that's, okay. We have a text here. It says it's done. 45 seconds after the bullet hit the sheriff.
Oh. Okay. Can we get the number from it, or does it just show the code?
Okay.
All right.
We have one that says it's done. I don't know if I can.
While you're looking that up, I'm gonna go around this building and pee real quick.
We got a problem here.
What's up?
Pull the number. It's a burner.
All right.
But both of those burners were purchased by a Walter Scott.
Walter? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me.
Gonna be, yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
Great. All right. Well. All
Cut
right.
the cameras.
Yep. We're gonna have to devise a plan, and
I'm hoping that you'll get the warrant out. We have a substantial evidence, I hope, by now.
yeah, I'm gonna send in a request. It should be in the morning.
Make sure that is a confined and private matter. We
Oh,
really
yeah,
do not
it's-
want that leaked.
It's gonna be another FISA, so it's
Okay.
yeah.
Until we get Walter Scott in custody, this does not go anywhere.
Nope, this investigation is on hold until that happens. Period.
We all go with that? Nothing in, nothing out, no one peeking around where they're not supposed to.
Correct. Is that okay with you, Adventure?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Till tomorrow. We'll get a group ready. I'll get some numbers called and we'll get some retired people out of retired, and that will definitely help us.
Perfect.
Okay?
Well, we will I'll get that warrant faxed in. I should have a response first thing in the morning. And let me hop in here. All right, guys. Take me back to my, well, if you have a car that I could borrow, that would be
yes, I have a
great.
4Runner at the station. I can take this one home.
Okay, perfect. Actually, do you
Just
have
be careful with my
do you have
4Runner, please.
Do you think the department would mind if I get one equipped with a radio?
I have a handheld.
Handheld.
And I also have a spare whatever.
Yeah.
No, if you pop the trunk, it's the idea with this trunks. There is another console
Laptop?
one.
Console?
There's a console one where higher group, longer ranges, and
Okay, perfect.
you just pop it right in your center console and use it like that.
Gotcha. Perfect. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and because once this car did die on its battery and we had no way of communicating, there's a spare car battery back there. So
that's a smart
that powers
idea.
that entire setup. So
All right. Thank you very much.
yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff back here.
Awesome.
See,
Awesome,
there it is,
awesome.
right there.
Yeah, I
And
see
back?
that. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
then, yeah.
So
Grab
we'll meet here tomorrow at 6 a.m. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I'll
that sounds good.
contact the undersheriff.
All right. Yeah.
And we'll get some TAC uniforms going, and we'll get that warrant.
As soon as I get the warrant, I'm going to email it over to you guys so you'll have it in hand.
Okay.
If it's going to be later than 6 a.m., they'll notify me. But I don't foresee that being any issue as long as
And
everything's on the
see if
up and
we
up.
can, if there's any way, if we can also arrest Brittany on site, because she was a previous suspect in the last case. She's
I know we
possibly
can.
involved
We'll
with this.
we'll be
current
able
one
to
as well.
detain anyone nearby, so that's not a problem. We'll find something if we need to. But yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna.
They're shooters. Just FYI, they love shooting. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
love
we're
it.
gonna be decked out with like 7 people.
We'll have to be
We're
geared
gonna
up then.
we're gonna go in.
Do you want me to have any?
I'll call the X-ray
I'm sure
03
you
and we'll
see
get Air 1 up and
snipers and everything.
I'll
'cause
get
they
I'll get
enjoy
a
their
couple of
snipers.
I'll make sure there's a couple of other agents around as well. I'm sure once they see the information they'll want to
hop in on the fun.
yeah, they'll just want to, have my back So
if you want to maybe put that in the high command
And it's possible if we
thing
wanted
in,
to, we
in
can
inside
bring.
the station.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I mean, we didn't find anything against Gardner, so if he wants
No.
to join in the raid tomorrow, well, I'm fine with that.
Perfect. We'll
yeah, I guess.
we'll talk about that. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yep, we'll reconvene in the morning.
Copy that. Why don't you go?
Thanks a lot, guys. All right, guys. So there we have it. We have a lot of stuff that is a lot of stuff that's going to go down. A lot of stuff that's going to be going down. We will get to it. When we get to it, we'll continue this investigation and see what everything has. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.